There are, of course, as I mentioned, very often I'm extremely frustrated because there are no books in the bookstores. The distribution is rubbish. I'll be calling up the editor and saying, why aren't the books there? I mean, I know of people who say, we're looking for your book and where do we find it and how can it be so hard? And, all of those
Yeah.
challenges go on. And then, of course, somebody will say, well, it's a lot better than what it was 10 years ago. And I'm like, I don't know. But I think every industry has its struggles. And I think there is a lot still that needs to be done. There is the aspect of a lot needing to be done with regards to figuring out how your book gets discovered. That's one part of it. There is the aspect of a lot of us love going to schools to read books for children. Uh, because we want them to be familiar with our books, but also because the school, the parents, us, we all want to develop readers.
Yeah.
And when you meet an author, you hear the story behind that story. Perhaps it intrigues you enough to read the book. But I think increasingly there is this thing that you want to be recognized for the time that you're coming to spend, because you're not just coming to promote your book, you're coming to, in a way,
Yeah.
hopefully create a reader who will go on to read many other books. So that appreciation of that time, the value to the time, the fact that, allow you to sell your books there, as in at least have a vendor who will sell it, because you want to close the loop. If they like my book, they should ideally want to read it and therefore be reading a book and therefore read another book. So there's a lot of those aspects which need to, I think, still get developed. But having
Okay.
said that, it's a lot better. When I started out, I started going to a lot of schools, and many had really not had an author come in and read. And today, it's something which is a lot more prevalent. So it's ever evolving. I think it's a good space. And I'm just
Okay.
extremely thankful and blessed that I found my way into this world.